Mike and Lito are leaving Super Earth podcast. In the wake of the redeployment of Super Earth's favorite purveyors of managed democracy, the Ombudsmen of Super Earth podcast were formed to take up the call. The Bob, the Aaron, the Buds.
Hello!
Hey guys, how's it going? So you guys are probably wondering who exactly we are. So we are going to tell you that.
All right, so yeah, who are you? Who are you?
So I'm Bob, or Bob Job. You can call me Bob Job if you like. I am a dad of 4 kids, so my life is pretty wild, but fun. They're all great and insane. I am also a fan of Helldivers 2. It's a great game. I love me a co-op game. Anytime I can play with my homies without having to kill my homies intentionally is a fun time.
I mean, every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta keep your homies in check, right? You just gotta launch a grenade at them and just, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe a little bit, but... And who are you, good sir?
I am Aaron, and also a father of 3. We've been gaming together a while, I think. A couple of decades at least.
Yeah, at least 2 decades. I think we probably started off gaming just messing around on like a console like N64, some Mario Kart, some Duke Nukem, until we got into more of the PC gaming stuff together with City of Heroes, City of Villains.
Oh yeah, that's true. We started off on MMORPGs.
Yeah, I think that was kind of our initiation, and then since then we've mostly been doing some of these co-op games, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. I think those were our jam for a long time. Back 4 Blood. I
think we were playing Left 4 Dead 2 solidly every single night for a few weeks when it initially came out.
I think we were playing it before Left 4 Dead 2, at least. We were playing it every single night before it came out, when they had the sneak peek level.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where you were in like the little like medical truck and you had to break out and the alarm went off, and then you were running through the horde of zombies. They're climbing over the fences. Everyone's dying. It was a good time.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Zombies. And now Helldivers has zombies. That's exciting.
Yeah, we love zombies. We love to kill zombies. We love to snuggle zombies.
I was so excited because I was like, yes, now they're zombies.
I know. I was just like, it's like old times.
We can get our zombie fix in.
Yeah, and we can also kill bugs and robots.
You want bugs? You want robots? You want zombies? We got it all.
Yeah, it's like our dealer, but for things that you want to kill, not things that'll kill you.
How did you get into Helldivers, Bob?
You got me into Helldivers, actually.
Did I now?
Yeah, I think, like I was saying, we played Left 4 Dead to death, and then some, and then brought it back from the afterlife, and then played it to death some more. Mm-hmm. And then we gave Back 4 Blood a try, and then we tried a couple other games that were a little busted, and then we were just kind of like, what do we do now? And then you had started playing Helldivers already, and then you kept saying, you should buy it. You should download it. You should play it with me.
You should do those things.
And I was like, but I'm so scared. You were like, it's okay. I'll be gentle.
I was ignoring it at first. I kept seeing like videos of it, scrolling on social media, and I was like, whatever. It's the latest, shoot 'em up. I forget exactly what it was, but I think there was something about some community thing that had happened on the servers, and I was really taken aback by how the Discord managers had handled the situation. I think they just banned the person who had made like some like blatantly inappropriate comment or something. They were just like banned or something. At least that's what I had heard. And I was like, okay, that made me kind of pay attention to them as a company. And then I kind of started actually paying attention and watching the videos of the games, and they were just like people doing these ridiculous things. And I was like, okay, this kind of looks like a fun time. Maybe I might have to check this out. And then I think I looked at the price, and it was like compared to, I think Left 4 Dead when it came out, what was that, like $60 or something?
Yeah, it was around there.
And I think Helldivers was like 40 or something. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. And then I was hooked right there.
The rest is history. I think, the fan base, obviously the cool cats in the Discord and our hopefully predecessors / overlords, well, they all love it. We love it. We just played with them a little while ago. That was fantastic.
Oh my God. I was not expecting everybody to join, and in hindsight, that was a failure on my part. But that was, honestly, that was a lot of fun. I really love talking to everybody, and I think we might have the workings of a greater plan at work, and I think it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of great discussion, and I liked, even though we knew that there were other people in the chat that were essentially competing with us for this opportunity, that we were all just still kind of jiving and sharing ideas, and it didn't feel like a us versus them. It was like a, how do we all keep this thing going and make it something just as great, if not greater, than it already has been. And I think that just speaks to how great of a community Mike and Lito have built with this podcast, and how great it's going to continue to be as a result of the people that just love it.
Yeah, I agree. Move on to news. Major order.
Yeah, we can talk about this major order. Let's see. Polygon says that we failed. I don't know if I agree with you, Polygon, but you can say what you want. And we let the Meridian black hole eat Angel's Venture like Unicron trying to swallow Cybertron. So that's that.
Did we fail? Was there? I thought we were just supposed to evacuate citizens. Was there something we could have done to actually stop it?
We actually did fail according to other sources, but people could tell us in the comments on Spotify or in the Discord if we could have stopped it or not, and say, hey guys, you're right, it did fail, or no, you big dummies, it totally succeeded, but Arrowhead is just, they're coming for us, and we're all doomed.
Oh yeah, that map, it looks scary. I don't know how fast that thing was moving, but it's got quite a few planets lined up.
Yeah, a lot of planets that are in danger. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think it's going to be a hell of a ride. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of chaos they throw our way.
They must be gearing up for another. I feel like they're gearing up for another story event or something.
I would think so. I kind of wonder what that could be. What if maybe we're thinking, oh no, the Illuminate's going to take over Super Earth, and maybe they are just about to get there, and maybe they introduce a fourth bad guy near the end of this adventure, and there's something even bigger and badder that no one expected.
I don't even know is that a thing. I'm not super up on Helldivers lore because I was only ever introduced. I didn't even know about the first Helldivers.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know about the first one or the lore until I listened to this podcast. So I've gotten all of my news from them. I've done some digging. I went on the Helldivers, like a wiki or something that I saw online, and just kind of read up on some of the lore. So the automatons I was super interested in, especially since, their lore was like cyborgs, and then this other planet, and they got cast to this other planet, and it was this huge nightmare where Super Earth waged war against the planet, and then the automatons just kind of took over, and now we're just in the eternal fight between democracy and robot meat.
I did see a short video on here's a brief overview of Super Earth history and yada yada yada. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's an AI that runs all of Super Earth.
Yeah, that's really interesting, because I feel like at least 2 of the 3 bad guy groups could take advantage of that.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I like that.
I mean, automaton, Borg-ish type assimilation, or, the Illuminate could do something, I feel like, but I don't know. I don't know about the bugs. I think the bugs are still a little too stupid, but you never know. Maybe they'll have like a cybernetic bug. Maybe there will be like a sort of like combining of the bad guys.
Oh no.
An automaton bug.
Oh dear.
That would be horrifying.
That's for those what's the word? Sadists. That super Helldive just isn't enough. I need a super Helldive, bug automaton.
So hopefully Arrowhead isn't listening to us. If you're ever gonna ignore the podcast,
we should edit this part out. Don't forget to edit this part out, right? Yeah.
Right. So how about a listener story? You guys want to hear a great listener story?
We selected a story out of one of the ones on the Discord just to have something to kind of do a sample of. And it was from Hungry Saiyan. I mostly picked it based on the name, to be honest.
I like it. Any nod to Dragon Ball Z, I'm there.
This story submission is from Hungry Saiyan. During a recent Terminate outbreak on Angel's Venture, I answered the call to deliver sweet democracy and protect our precious way of life. Upon entering the hellpod, I noticed that the 3 Helldivers on site far outranked me. This did not deter me from the mission, but filled me with confidence. As I ascended from the pod, I was embraced by my fellow Helldiver brother and pointed in the direction of a bunker, where we confiscated evidence to return to Super Earth. As we continued to recon the area, the other 2 strategically evacuated citizens. All seemed well, but the bugs had other plans. Several breaches occurred at the same time, revealing warriors, brood commanders, chargers, and a bile titan. We covered the planet in bug juice that day. As we were making our way to extract and all of our stratagem were on cooldown, we were informed that the destroyer would be leaving orbit in 1 minute. One Helldiver made it to the extraction first. As he approached the zone, bugs breached. The traitor dropped his SEAF equipment and left. It is times like these that one truly shows their colors. We 3 made it to the extraction zone, called in the Pelican, and covered different angles without further air support. I had a single missile in my spear, but a charger and a bile titan appeared. I elected to liberate the titan first. He complied. As I dove aside to evade the undemocratic charger, I found myself surrounded by traitor supplies. What do you know? A spear backpack. The charger, too, was liberated. As the swarms of bugs smoldered in the thermite and fire, Pelican 1 brought us home to the SES, Dawn of War. Ship names.
Ship names.
I love how every time they do that, I'm sitting there listening to it going, ship names.
Yeah, I have to keep myself from doing that because I'm usually listening to it while I'm at work, surrounded by a bunch of corporate slaves that would probably report me to somebody to put me on a list, one of the many lists that I'm on for being unique in a corporate setting.
So we decided just to do a couple of ship names, throw out to some homies. You know who you are.
Yeah, you guys know who you are.
So I had intentionally meant to look up the Jeff Sticer episode to try and practice, and I did not do that at all today. I completely forgot. So we're doing this completely off the cuff. It's gonna be very bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. How did he warm up? SES, Fist of Science.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
So coming in hot with, I'm going to do my best Optimus Prime voice here.
Okay.
The SES, elected representative of judgment.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
SES, reign of authority.
Thank you for your service.
So yeah, that's kind of us. We kind of gave you a quick little sample.
A little taste of us.
Just like a cake tasting. But some things we'd like to kind of see expanded into. I know we had all been kind of talking about getting, the person with the highest kill count to do come on and do a segment about hey guys, like this is what's working for me right now. Or maybe have somebody come on and say, hey, this is what's going on with updates in the games and current bugs and bug fixes right now.
Another fun thing, if we want to throw this one in, we had a great idea for Pick My Loadout, where you get to torture one of us every episode. Or give us a leg up. You can pick what weapons we have to take against what enemies, and we will follow that to a T. And it could be stuff that we're unfamiliar with and could be a total train wreck and hilarious, or you could give us our newest favorite loadout, and it's kind of, the fate is in the hands of the listener.
I love it. I also kind of would love to see a few more just in general polls that we can kind of report on and just say like, hey, what's everybody's favorite primary right now? What's everybody's favorite, support weapon right now, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, absolutely. Just whatever the people are digging. It's always good to hear from other people. I mean, I'm a little peanut in the game still, cards on the table. I'm a little tiny guy, so I love getting advice from anyone. And I've taken a lot of advice from the podcast so far, and from the community, and it's been a huge help.
Yeah, I've definitely learned from this community, and I'm still only, I'm not max level, and
you're still way above me.
Well, I mean, I think I had a few months on you, so that helps.
So, anyways, I want to thank Mike and Lito for giving us the opportunity to even try for this. I think this is exciting. And the community, however you guys vote, if you love us, great. If you don't like us, no hard feelings. I totally get it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, we just love the fact that you're even listening to us, that you're giving us the time and considering us and just sharing your love or hate. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, I'm actually really excited to hear what the other guys come up with. Or girls. I don't know who's submitted anything.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm trying to decide, like, do we vote for one of them? Do we vote for ourselves and do like the gross like presidential politician move?
Oh, I hadn't even considered that.
I just don't know. Do we get a vote? Are we exempt from voting because we're part of it?
Oh. I mean, honestly, if someone is genuinely better than us, I'm gonna vote for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoever the best person for the job is, that's who should get it, hands down. If we don't get selected, that's totally fine. If there's any way that we can help who does, whether doing like some like post-production editing or like guest spots, like whatever, finding information, doing some research, I'd be happy to. Whatever I can do to help the cause.
Yeah. I think there was some discussion too about some like round robin guest hosting.
Right, yeah, which would be great.
All right, we are way over. So thank you, everybody, and let's go kill some bots or bugs. What's great?
Let's kill all of them. Why not? Let's just kill all of them.
Hell yeah.
Helldiver, yeah.
All Super Earth podcast content is based on the game Helldivers 2, created by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment.